Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Look at this to start out. A little pop pass to begin this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, Jackson.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
DC ready? They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Oh, we're ready.
Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Complete to Tez Walker. Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll take this down to the 47. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and, Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
2nd down. Nix. Work in the middle of the field. But that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Wester on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Wanna quit? Yo.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, middle. Hey, Fonzie. Hey, report.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Xavier. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. To the goal line and in. Adam Ruffin. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, here's Goblin. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Broncos.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Shot out of the cannon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man down the field is Humphrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And 10 at the 14-yard line.
Lead. Oh, my set. Ready. Ready. 11. Boys, you got this. Away. Captain.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Will Lutz to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson escaping to his left. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah. 13. Go. You.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. You change it. Hey. Hey, report. What are ready? What is it? Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point. Up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35
The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
Goes first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A run with Dobbins.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
10 yards the pickup there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
2nd and 10. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Captain. Bombers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Oh, my second. Ready. Captain. Bombers. Away.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
You change it. What is it? Hey.
Now, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, Ozzy. Shut up.
To throw is Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 3rd down and 3.
Third down.
Hey. What is it? No. Hey.
Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and short, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A design run here with Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. What is it?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to second.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
We changed it.
Throwing Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there.
Oh, my God.
Hopkins sent in motion.
Report.
Jackson now on second down. Going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Bombers. Captain.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Second and inches.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
He gets this one complete to Humphrey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Second down. Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 3rd and long.
Bombers, Captain. Ole.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
37.
Dobbins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He was taken down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ole. Ready. Drill. Bombers.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Will Jordan Humphrey. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos go up by 7, 28-21.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. To the pylon, he's in. Trey Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
For Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Nix. That one caught by Humphrey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Away. Joe. Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they will break. Down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Captain. Away.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they'd go for it here.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
It's not. All right.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
35. Broncos 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Bombers. Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, son. Away, 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 away. Joe, Joe. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And 10 at the 23-yard line.
Catch. Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Wait, hard. Away, away, away. Away, away. Joe, Joe, Joe.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7, but first they've got to get the TD. It is, and he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey, touchdown Broncos. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
All
Broncos.
even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Sit up! Hey! Ozzy! Sit up! No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. And the ball out of the reach, and the receiver falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got it. He'll hit the chains. First down at the 47. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is a big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 43 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Broncos' 8-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go ahead. You at X. You at X.
To throw is Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will go up by 7.
Ravens 42, Broncos 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. Wait, Ole.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drop play here for Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Away. Bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Oh, my son! Ready! Go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
Captain.
They'll drop to throw. The left side into the hands of Franklin.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready? My name is Hutch. Joe. Get in the end zone, bro.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
On.
In motion comes Andrews. Now Jackson, this a designed run. Short pickup to the 38.
Riley Moss on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. In motion comes Andrews.
No, we changed it. Middle.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the 1st down, and here comes 3rd down. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1.
We changed it. What?
In motion comes Andrews.
Hey. Yo. What is it?
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Hey, middle.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red so. They got it inside the 15. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
First down, Ravens.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This a potential game winner. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good, and that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for something. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
On the coverage.
Here comes second down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding. gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
No.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go.
This is asleep.
180. Come on. 180. Nice shot.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
No, we changed it. We changed it. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long. Shaheed in motion. On third and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First carry for King Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 6. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
To the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. This throw right is taken in by Cloud. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Second down, Jackson. Pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Ravens 7, Seahawks, nothing. Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 21, here's second down and 7. On play action, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Darnold to the air once more. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Seattle.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Open left side is Barner. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13 more yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. They'll run here with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Starts on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Cup in motion. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Here now, third and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's in. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
DC, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, set out! Set out! 180! Ready, shot! Set out!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
2nd and 11.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts.
Real quick.
He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
180! Set out! 180! Set out!
Get this out wide. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nice shot! Yo. For him. Nice shot! 180! Nice shot! Nice shot!
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Middle.
Jackson up top again. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
180!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
180! 180! Nice shot!
Again, it's Jackson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's
Well, when you call a
fourth and goal.
screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
180. Get up. 180. Go. You change it. Hey, middle. 180. Yeah. Get up.
Fourth down. Jackson. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
We got set.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. He finds Huck along the out route. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Room to run past the 30. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey. Hey, sit on. Sit on. 180. Middle. Sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
We change it. No, we change it. Hey. 180. Right shot. We change it. Shot.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
2 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Go right here. 180. Right shot. You. Out.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yo. Ready! Get hard! Ready! 13. Hey, Ozzy! 180! Nice shot! Sit up!
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Sit hard!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready! Real side. Ready! Lady!
On first and 10, here's Darnold. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. Try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Seahawks.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First down.
Darnold to throw on first down. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey! Get up!
Now, Jackson. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick six, but add on a two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive.
At their own 4-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Shaheed in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 37.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
180. Middle. Put on. UAA. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go. That's hot. Hey. Yeah.
Back to throw, Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
You change it. Go ahead.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Oh, what a mistake. Fair catch at the 1-yard line. At least give it a chance to go in the end zone. They'll go play action with Darnold. Forced out wide. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Don't worry. You. Get out. Let's go. Get out.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this complete with his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
No.
Jackson now. That one underneath committed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll take this one in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, There's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Darnold to throw again. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. In motion is Barner. To throw again is Darnold. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey.
Again, it's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, You continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 36, Seahawks 21.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey. No, we changed it. Sit on. Let's go. Sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Let's go. Sit hot. 13.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Go ahead. No, tonight. Hey, middle. You.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Pat Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 43, Seahawks 28. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. It's not. No. No. Ready. It's hot.
On first and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
On one, ready? Hey. Ready. Ready. Hey. Ready. Ready, shot.
Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Darnold to throw on first down. He's got it! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cup in motion. To throw on first down is Darnold. And he will score! Game on! Kenneth Walker! Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go. Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Yeah. 180. Finish it.
Jackson now on second down. flushed to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a
Gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's Henry, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Marty! 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 Go ahead.
We'll go again here with Henry. Good run inside the 25. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Baltimore.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
18-yard line.
It's not. Middle.
Jackson looking to throw. That one taken in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
The score, Ravens 50, Seahawks 35. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 94 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jason Myers to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
44-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards on the play.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sit up! Sit up! You at X. You at X. Sit up!
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
We changed it. Already. Sit up!
He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
13, go ahead. Sit up!
Here's Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Dolphins will line up for the two-point conversion.
180. That's hot. 180. That's hot. Hey, middle.
Jackson gonna try to do it himself and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
42.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Pistol snap back to Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Connects with Kupp on the slant. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
At the 38-yard line.
Darnold quickly to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yo, lady. What's up?
To throw again is Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Darnold to throw again. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens will take over here, just shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, middle.
He takes off. The ball comes out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Open left side is Barner. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 24-yard line.
This is first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Has a man open, that's Smith-Njigba. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
17 yards.
Here we go. First and goal.
First down. First and goal, Seattle.
Darnold to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a two-point conversion. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. Here's Darnold again. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a two-possession game. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
In motion is Barner. On second down, it's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Yo. Come on. Sit up.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. In motion is Barner. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing on second down. Darnold on the run to the right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Zach Allen gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. To throw is Darnold, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he gave it a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop. But he's got the first down.
13 yards.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Captain.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This one complete to Sutton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
I'm up. Olay, olay, olay.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, my son. Ready. Olay, olay. Tapping. Joe.
Here's Nix to throw.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Second and 10.
Oh, my.
Throwing is Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a third down and 4.
Real set.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On play action, here's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Darnold to the air once more. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here we go. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
At their own 4-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida prominent, R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
To go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Will get that complete to Franklin. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Hold on, set. Get in the end zone. Get ready. Away, 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 away. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throw it. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for the Broncos. 53 yards.
First down.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
On the move left. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. 3rd and 5.
Captain, hold on. Dave, motion. Ready. My name is Hunt. Away.
They'll throw. It's next. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Once for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Shaheed in motion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Seahawks 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd and 9. Bobo is the motion man. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
A gain of 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. That's out quick. It's Kupp on the RPO.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
Have to get this
7.
to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Kupp in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Over the middle, it's Kupp. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, my son!
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
from the 44-yard line. Here's second and 1.
Oh, my son! Ready! Olay! Bombers!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Oh, my son! Get his! Ready!
A run once more, that's Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Oh, my son! Ready! Joe, captain! Olay!
Back to throw is Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Joe, captain! Olay!
Nix from the gun on third down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. John to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. To throw is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd down. Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Second and 1.
Now Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Jason Myers to kick off for
3 points. All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Knicks. They leave Sutton all alone. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing. Knicks. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Knicks. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready? Bombers. Joe.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go set.
In motion is Barner. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In motion is Barner. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shanahan! Oh, my second! Ready! 180! Captain! Away!
Hicks, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, my second! Ready! Joe, Captain! Away!
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they gave him space to get started, and once he got started, they could not stop him for the punt return and the touchdown.
Well, Mike, what's that old saying? You can't outkick your coverage. Well, in this case, it turned out to be true. There was so much distance between the coverage unit and the returner that when he has all that field to work with and all that green grass, he is a tough tackle. And in this case, he's able to take it all the way for a touchdown.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. And that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
Here we go.
They'll come up here first and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
Darnold to the air once more. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and
Nice
10
example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 22-yard
Got to get it to the 30.
A 2-yard
Here
pickup
comes
makes it
third down.
and 8.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Oh, my son! Ready! Captain. Joe. Away!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To return, it's Shaheed. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
We got set.
They'll go play action with Garner. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
22 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
We got set.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Shaheed in motion.
Red 80! Red 80!
Pistol snap back to Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Of 5 yards. It's second down.
Oh, 80!
To throw is Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 22.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
That's pumped by Harvey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Oh, my son! Hey!
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's Pat Man again, another catch. And And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Denver first down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught for the throw. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Sack. Red 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Space up.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Red 80.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Oh, my set! Joe. Away! Captain.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
36 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown, Broncos. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Down the field, he's got Barner. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
And the Seahawks first down.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run for it with Walker. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ball 11. Hold on, set. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready. Armors. Hold on. Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Seahawks 30-yard line.
Away. Hold on a sec. Ready. Armors. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the